Welcome. This is At the Cross, Love Ran Red by Chris Tomlin. I will be working through the verses, the chorus, and the bridge, so the entire song. And my goal is to help you with the right hand chords to play them easily and quickly. And then we'll briefly talk about the left hand, an easy playing position for that. We're going to play it in the original key, which is G. So here we go. On the first chord is E minor 7, and then it's D, G, and then C. And that actually is the entire verse. All of it just repeats. So the E minor 7 we're going to play as D, E, G, and B, which makes it very easily to go to the D chord, D, F sharp, and A. And then we'll play the G chord, still keeping the thumb on D, D, G, and B. And then we'll move the hand slightly down for the C chord in root position. Alright, and then the second line, there's a play, same exact position. Streams of grace flow deep and wide. Okay, so that's where we're going to go in the right hand. Your left hand can come along in the C position. There is a sharp in this key, so my second finger is going to hang out on the F sharp here. So you'll just match up in the easiest version possible. Left hand matches with the E chord. There's your E in the left hand. And then F sharp for the split chord here, and G. So left hand simply walks up E, F sharp, G, and then back home to C. Okay? Alright, so if we do that first verse, there's a place where mercy reigns and never dies. And then all that repeats, there's a place where streams of grace flow deep and wide. Pre-chorus, all the love. Just playing the D and the C chord twice. So two patterns of that, and I'm just going to do that in root position. All the love I've ever found repeats, comes like a flood back to D, comes flowing down. Okay, so left hand is just 4, D, 5, C. So a very simple process there. And then at the cross, the right hand at the cross, I surrender my life. So we start with the C chord and then the G chord. I'm voicing that as C, E, G, root position, and then B, D, G for that G chord. Okay, I'm in all of you, I'm in all of you. Our D chord to the A minor 7. So D chord, go back to your root position, D, F sharp, A, and then we're going to stretch the thumb from D to C, and everything else in the chord is under your fingers already. So C, E, G, A. We start off with D, F sharp, A, and then C, E, G, A. So it's a very, very small motion there, easily changed. Okay, and then again, the second half of the chorus where your love ran red and so forth repeats that chord progression all the way. So here we go, right hand at the cross. I surrender my life. I'm in all of you. There's your D chord, and then A minor 7. Okay, now the left hand will come in, same position as we were. So C at the cross, I surrender my life, and then we'll go to the F sharp for that D over F sharp split chord. Now for the A, I'm just going to slide my thumb over here and play the A, that position. Alright, so let's put it together. Alright, so the beginning of the chorus. Here's my C chord, both hands. At the cross, I surrender my life. I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe. We stretch the thumb there in the left hand. Repeats where your love. Back to the top, that same progression. And my sin washed white. I owe all to you. Extend the left thumb. I owe all to you. We'll go back to a C chord. Jesus. Alright, so the only thing that changes at the end of the chorus, you go back to that C chord, your 4 chord on Jesus. Okay, so on the bridge, so we covered the verses and the pre-chorus and the chorus. And then the bridge, here my hope is found. Here. Okay, so a C chord to an E minor 7. I'm going to voice that E minor 7 as B, D, E, and G. If I start the C chord in root position, all I have to move is my thumb to B. Okay? Second line, here I bow down, here I bow. That's your G chord. So let's do that as B, D, and G, and then I'm going to go back to the root position on the D chord. The reason for that is I'm going to go straight back down to C on that next line where here arms open wide, so it just makes a nice walk from the D to the C. The rest of that bridge repeats. So let's go all the way through in the right hand. Here my hope is found, and then E minor, B, D, E, G, and then we just stay right there, lift the E, and you'll have a G chord. So B, D, G instead of B, D, E, G. Here I bow down, root position, here I bow. Back to the C chord, we start again, arms open wide, here, B, D, E, G, and then B, D, G, I bow down, back to root position, I bow. Alright, so the left hand, we're just chiming in, here my hope is found, C, here on holy ground, E, and then my thumb, here I bow down to that F sharp. So the whole pattern, C, E, G, F sharp. I don't have to move out of the position at all, the C 5-finger position. So hands together, here, my hope is found, here, on holy ground, here I bow down, here I bow. Repeat the progression, here, C, arms open wide, E minor 7, you save my life, and here, there's your G chord, I bow down, here I bow, and then you can go back to the chorus is usually what is done there. Okay, so that is the basic chord progression in the right hand doing all the chording, the left hand chiming in with just the root of the chord, or if it's a split chord with the note indicated. So what I'll probably do for those of you in the class, I'll come back and do another version of this with a little bit more of the improvs and fills that you'll be looking for. All right, hope you enjoy, and that is At the Cross, Love Ran Red by Chris Tomlin.